Hey guys, I want to share something with you about time that has been life-changing for me. Okay, so I have a client who I'm working with who has brought this up for me this past week, and this is her running belief is I don't have enough time. I'm too old. Whoa, anytime I hear that, I'm like, pump the brakes, sister, because there's something going on here, and it's this scarcity belief in not having enough time. And we can say this about other things too, but specifically we're talking about time right now. So whenever we tell ourselves we don't have enough, it kills possibility. Totally dead. You're not able to even consider something actually working out because what you're doing is creating a huge barrier that's an impenetrable wall. So you're unable to do it. I remember this very clearly affecting my life with an airport run. So maybe some of you have had a similar experience where you're running late for a flight and you start to freak out. And then I'm in the taxi on the way to JFK Airport. I have to fly to San Francisco. It's the last flight of the night. I have to run a meeting in San Francisco in the morning. So if I miss this flight, I miss the meeting and all hell breaks loose. So boom, I'm hit with the panic of that realization and the thought of, I don't have enough time. I'm not going to make it. Oh my God, it's impossible. As soon as I catch myself thinking those things, I start to sense the anxiety in my body raise to a really high level. I start to get really contracted and my breath is coming up really short. So I notice this, right? The signs from my body are, they're signals for us to pay attention. So I start to pay attention. Whoa, why am I feeling really crappy right now? Oh, it's because I'm thinking a fear-based thought of not having enough time. So meanwhile, I'm having this interaction with myself. I get a notification on my phone that says, ping, your flight is boarding. What? I'm still in the cab. I'm still sitting in traffic. I'm not even remotely close to the airport. I'm still 10 minutes away and my flight is boarding. Okay, this is a really good time for me to practice shifting my mindset. Because if I start thinking I don't have enough time, then what's possible for me? Nothing. There's no way I'm going to make that flight, right? So I stopped and I started thinking, I have enough time. I have enough time. I can do this. I got this. I have enough time. And I started envisioning myself as soon as the cab stopped, jumping out, grabbing my bags, running through security, asking people if I could jump in line in front of them, getting through security, no problem, running to my flight and making it. And because I was thinking that thought, I have enough time, I can do this. I have enough time, I can do this. It gave me the belief in myself that, oh wow, this is possible. Let's go for it. What do I have to lose right now, right? Like either I'm gonna miss the flight or not. But the better belief here, the more supportive belief and the more supportive way to speak to myself is, I always have enough. I always have enough time. Because everything that shows up for me in my life is happening at the perfect time. And I know that I have enough time to do whatever it is that needs to be done for the highest good. And if I believe that, then life expands. Possibilities show up. Doors open. And there's a way for me to actually walk through or run through with confidence. So my question for you is, how are you limiting yourself? What are you saying to yourself that you don't have enough of? And how is that becoming your excuse or the reason for you not to try? Sometimes we can say, I don't have enough time because we're afraid. We're afraid that if we try something, we're gonna fail or be rejected or be ridiculed or be embarrassed. But my question to you is, what if you never try? Time is a finite resource. We only have a certain amount of years in these bodies. So at the end of your lifetime, what do you want to look back on and say, oh man, yeah, I did it. I tried that. I went for it. I didn't know if it was possible, but I went for it anyways. I mustered up all my courage. I overcame all my excuses and I went for it. Or will you be at the end of your life looking back with regret? Like, oh man, I should have done that. Now looking back, I see that I did have enough time. I did have enough resources. I was courageous enough. I was strong enough. I was pretty enough. I was skinny enough. I was strong enough, whatever. I was young enough. How are you limiting yourself? And what is it that you really want? And can you start to shift the way you're speaking to yourself? So instead of speaking thoughts of scarcity, I don't have enough, can we shift over to, I do have enough. Oh, I always have enough. I will always be supported. I will always be taken care of. And what does that do for you when you start to think those thoughts? What opens up for you when you start to think those thoughts? I have enough thoughts. I am enough. Let me know. I'm supporting you. I'm loving you. And I'm just wishing you a life full of glorious possibility. Bye.